Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am Delilah Rose coming with Cancer for August 2022. I can't believe it. August and 4 more months, and then we're in 2023. Cancer, right away, 2 cards. No need to worry and don't stop. I mean, can we end the reading now? That's it. I'm just kidding. Anyway, let's just get started here. Please like, share, and subscribe, all that jazz. And we're going to just continue here with your tarot card reading. I think that it brings peace when we see no need to worry. Some of us are always going to worry. I'm not a Cancer, but just on a human level, it's our nature, right? But having some type of reassurance helps, even though you may worry. You'd be like, you know what? I'm worried, but I'm not. And I hope that this brings you some type of a peaceful energy here. Don't stop. Whatever it is you're trying to accomplish, whatever it is you're trying to do, retire, move. Um, I'm definitely getting move. I think you have that energy of wanting to be somewhere else. It's something that's overcoming for me right now. So whether you don't want to be in the company you work for, you don't want to be in the state you live in, you don't want to be in the apartment or house you live in, you get the understanding. You want to be somewhere else. But I'm actually having a feeling of moving states, wanting a different type of life. And I know that sounds very generic, but I really feel I've done like 4 or 5 of these already. I haven't said that for another sign. I really feel like you are contemplating just picking up and starting again. Ooh, Three of Cups. Four of Cups. Something that's very emotional for you at this time. 10 of Cups, I'm not surprised. You're a Cancerian. This can involve other water signs. Pisces and or Scorpio. Hangman, looking at things from a different perspective. I think this is exactly where I want to go with this. Knight of Pentacles, clarifying that 4 of Cups. 3 of Cups, clarifying that 10 of Cups. 2 of Swords here is making a choice, making a decision. I think it is a definite move. Strength card. Okay, I had to put my sleeves up for this. Let me get my clarifying deck and shuffle going. There's a lot going on emotionally. So you're an emotional person, but I feel like your emotions are running high. And this may be the feeling of movement I'm getting. You want to be any place but here is what I said specifically. So I think that that's that energy. Lots of healing for you though. I wouldn't be afraid. I wouldn't be afraid. There is no need to worry. These cards are very, very positive. I'm going to clarify that Ace of Cups. We have the Ace of Swords, so some mental clarity and justice. So let's just begin with that right here. So we have the 3 of Cups, and it's clarified by the Devil. The 3 of Cups is feeling victorious. I think you don't want to celebrate too early. And I think there's some nervousness that goes along with that because we have the Devil card. So I think that you are trying to be very conservative with your celebrations at this time, because we have that Devil card out. I think that in the past you have been through a lot of emotional heartbreak here, and I think that you're just very cautious. You're very cautious in your heart. You're very cautious with showing joy. I think that you are a worrywart. I think that with the Devil here, many of you suffer from high depression and anxiety. I'm not talking about, something that we normalize. I think that your sensitivity is very high at this time when it comes to your anxiety and depression. I think that's your burden, that's your Devil. If you are relying on too much on any type of medication, drugs, alcohol to numb the pain, it could be food, something that's highly addictive, this is the warning to move away from that because numbing the pain only delays, it doesn't stop it. And then you head towards a crest and then you fall. You head towards a crest and then you fall. And I just think you need to get off of that roller coaster. We have the Ace of Swords, so this is mental clarity, and I think that you're starting to clear up. I think that you're starting to clear your mind, and that justice is coming. There's going to be a rebalancing for you. If you're involved in some type of lawsuit or law case, things will be in your favor. You'll see some information, possibly within the first or second week of August, but things are balancing out for you. I think the mental and the emotional is starting to even out. Here's another ace. So that's the Ace of Cups being presented to you, but you're missing it because you're stuck in that energy. You're stuck in that um, feeling of past hurts and heartache from the past. This is just a theme for you. It's clarified by that Knight of Pentacles, and I want to talk about this Knight of Pentacles. The Pentacle Knight, I actually like the Light Seer's depiction of it because it's the knight walking through the meadow at a slow pace. He's not on his horse. This victory you've been waiting for a while. This movement, I think that things are starting to move again, and this is why Spirit's telling you, don't worry, that you're gonna get some answers here within the first or second week. It may not clear everything up, but it's gonna bring you some balance, some grounding. You're gonna feel secure, or start to feel secure again, leading to this 10 of Cups. It's okay to celebrate and have victories within your life and in your family's life. There's not always going to be heartache. I think this represents fear for you, that fear I was talking about in the beginning. I think you are fearful that things will go wrong or things will go bad. I think that that is part of your devil, your burden is that anxiety of when is the other shoe going to drop. It may drop. Something may happen. It shouldn't overshadow the whole victory. And I think that you have to learn to ride life a little bit better. Um, and that's easier said than done, right? But I think you need to learn how to ride those waves a little bit better and stop waiting for the total bottom to fall out. Um, it's not always going to happen that way. We're always going to get some we're always going to get things that don't go exactly our way or exactly our vision, and you just need to be okay with that because overall you're victorious, and that's what I want to focus on. So the third week there's a challenge. You're finally accepting victory, you're being happy, you're feeling fulfilled, and there is going to be something that bothers you, that disturbs you. I don't want you to get into this energy, this devil energy again, because realizing you have the strength to push forward everything. I think by the fourth week, you kind of get it. You're seeing things from a different perspective. You're going to have to make decisions based on that perspective. And I think it has to do with this hiccup here of this small, insignificant, I don't want to say insignificant. That's not nice. In the grand scheme, this is a blip. This is a small blip on the radar. I think there's going to have to be some choices and decisions in regards to this. Um, that's going to that's going to bother you, right? It is going to bother you, but I want you to push through because you're listening to this reading in advance, hopefully, and so you understand that we're going to get through this. It's going to need some mental clarity on your part. So let's just try to stay in the energy of balance and peace. Let's clarify this Four of Cups. We have the Six of Cups. So pains of the past, again, causing us to feel like we're not progressing in life, especially when it comes in terms of our emotions. I think that you're always expecting a disappointment or a heartache, and people may not be living up to what you feel they should be doing. Uh, you cannot control others, Cancer, and I think I've said that to you before, but I get this feeling of when, like, you have this picture in your mind of the way things You have this picture in your mind of the way you believe things should go. People are going to people, and they're not going to do things exactly to your standard or your expectation. And I think this is where I was going with the you need to ride, ride those crests a little bit better, because you cannot control other people's actions. You can control your emotional response, and that's where I want to be. You have the Two of Swords again, and I told you in the fourth week you're going to have to make a decision here in reference to this little blip on your radar in terms of something that's going to bother you emotionally. It could be in regards to your relationship. It could be regards into your loved ones. We have the Eight of Swords here. It's not going to make you feel trapped. The Eight of Swords is a release, right? It's feeling trapped, but a it's a trap by your own doing. It's your own mental trap that you keep yourself. And you're just going to have to decide that this is not going to rock my world. I'm going to be in my strength and power and move forward. Clarifying this last column, the hangman and the Two of Swords, looking at things from a different perspective brings clarity to the decision you have to make and brings balance to your emotional state, because you're not making it out of you're not making this decision hastily. You're not just going to be like, I'm going to just, you're actually going to take your time. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to take your time. I want you to take your time and really think about it. And then I want you to be this Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is balanced emotionally, and she has empathy for others, but it does not affect her judgment. Having empathy should not affect your judgment of the situation. And that's the power I want you to be in. We have the King of Pentacles at the bottom of this deck, and this could be an actual earth sign that's coming in. So, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or involving a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Um, and that's exactly what I want. That's exactly where I'm going with this. I think whatever's happening here involves a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. One who is of masculine energy. That doesn't mean that they're a man. They just have masculine energy about it. And this is where you're butting heads with whoever this King of Pentacles is. So this could be a lover, it could be a child, it could be a family member. But whatever this energy is why you're having this emotional roller coaster. I think it is someone close to you. I think that's why there's no need to worry, and don't stop. Don't stop your trajectory uh, because of whoever this person is. Let's draw your final card. You have two cards. You are blessed. You are very blessed, and you are worthy. And you're going to continue in that energy. You see how she's holding her head high and she's in her faith on this other side? That is you. I'm in my faith and I'm in my power. And this for you, Cancer. I am Delilah Rose, and this is Delilah's Spiritual Spot.